obi a woko ho bia wo se oyi obi a lawyer otimi kanipa bom irrespective of obusuya wo firi mu enton a wo bo osoma wo mu ana mpokura no sebe economic status kuro no ayetimu no sede wo hunya te but ye misa ye ho say owura Matthew Poku prempe wo ye nipa no obetima ka saa nipa nyina bomu ana da bi esanse yesi ehun dada na ma aboa kraman wo po anadwo nya de wo hununtia ni su ene ne ban bi e weyi a kire Ghana fo mbre bi atwam enye owura yi ene furu gina paso se wo nko ade wo mpene da abra ensuo yira fa hunafo wa hunamam na ye nyina ye se ne ye nkohwe ne ye mbo fupim na ensuo yi bank emepim na nsa nko no papa yi se ye nim na se wo mpene kufa disika ko wuram na ye koye ade de bo hunafo ho ban a enya de a obepene wo beba asante abepe dom akwa ye oye kira kufuado asem yi sabe enko kan kwatra na adwuma de no kura koso a nka me hame enne besim de courtesy defense enya de a aye reality e kire se wamfa na no anka keke wonam kuntu na se ahwe ama indeed the thing never came to fruition nti on the most unlikely event na papa yi yo mampani e badi e kire Ghana fo ato na se nyame pangu wadi nkunim kura no yo mampani e badi e kire a enti obetima anya akukuduro obetima anya pepa obetima anya sanka bom honhom no afra busu anyina afra honafo aka ho ana sabi omaya yetimu nso obi ani woye yimu yewura wose ye dia hoho na chichiri kuro erunti na mi kuro mozifo wama ye mozizongo wama honafo ahunaga jansi awonti ha nanso in the books and the principle of Matthew Poku prempe unbelievable say or say you can't busu abom inti no me feel say a such person cannot be a leader that also me you know so you can defo e was say we you obi a you en say ade no odan dan hwe otiri hwe oche honesty a very important ingredient owura napo oyo obi o kan okura na papa yi ko gina apaso ka kire Ghana for say abra wa be education minister opamu senior staff omo placement system aso eho nyina kofa agoro boys party fo begu ho na dwumadie no fa omani so omo ntiase na manfo ma ko sala wo independence school bi twa ehwe okogina e grant interview se John Mama e na afa bass ko sirem akoso adi pa ba lawyer ewie ase okoduru parliament ya vetting for the second appointment as energy minister osi sa asem no de o kan di gu papa no hu fi e nkontompo no twae no mampani excuse me to say o china bi no se papa yi o mampani e ba di ekire a ye betimi ne natena krom ha ene se nkontompo no odi bekuye already de di kan ba ye kura ye nkan ho asem wie ye ne se ba nya nkontompo no matu di amenya sure say eno na ye hwehwe in a leader je to so me en lawyer kandini bia no ayo obi o wo se onya obuo ni die ma institutions abra papa we ye minister of education otikoko so na ye vice chancellor of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology lawyer at the time na me ye majority leader of the students parliament of KN University papa abra na otikoko so atu kwan efa wonu ankasa to me say obri dan so ye vice chancellor no wakwa convert horse bia and mix on to wonu ankasa ehidadi without recourse or consideration or consultation from the chancellor of the university. Not mere any chancellor. Chancellor be to say, "Riasi nyina hindie kese ba kupa ewo mu asante kogo sikadwa kofi." Na put the sabe sikadwa animu ye form etusa anamo no. Enye otikoko so ena nyankopon de de eburu kin Solomon nyansa ama no ena ono aba ye no friends entwefo nhia mu ka say minimum bia jesu obiri dan so ena obiri dan so to aso ye na dwuma kopim so call retirement ya na nko di asante man eni asante hin animu atwitwiri fo mu a abra wo wankasa wo firifie hobi enti penia oni obuo ni die ma institutions eni mpenifo odi o man animu a enye yie ye to so nine humility hwese wo ba be soafo a wo da so ye a ehwe nyinam kane so se ade ade wudum kane no akosiesie bibi o se obi na anye na dwuma ye na dumo de Ghana fo anim se light no dumo a na so de friend dum so na Ghana fo se de obuo ni de ne se sie nyina ye nimba bi a ye kwa ohene obi anu obebisa ba bi ankwanta da Enunti for timetable no maye. Asofiafo. Emre say ye bedu mo de. Kwada sofo mo de no baba this time. I just sofo asokwafo. No bia nim no aye ne hihye pepepe. Ghana for ko bisa papa ya. Osimo obi aha no wa ope timetable ko de koye wade. That is arrogance at the highest level of imagination. Journey a hantanya. And say a butter penny bia or bia where na adwen say opese odi penny ye wokroma. So a leader, I was so empathetic. Broni free will be empathetic. Say also onya tema. Na do ho sha foforo shu mu. Abra where soafo we wo masua so. Na ye bona mane say minister yi. Wonim say sukuu ni bi wo hokra janai sam ye den. Ama mofra no kra wo ho no no. Sabi mpredwiasa we die atiefo ni ahwefo mo animu a. Wo mo de parliament bag no mu gya o mo na kwatwetwene. Asemu free minister no buy enkwala no kra de say wo manya polity bag no wo musu. Such a character. You say ya yido say omeye papa bi abadi echire na segana foji wono nsem tumu a baba be ye omampani abadi echire. Lawyer me gidi say enya de a we ebeboy. Culturally, a leader must represent the culture of the people. Nti otiko koso na first one na namon ni bibia no is a representation of the Asante and the Ghanaian and African culture. Ade bia ni wa otiko koso aya ani ya mamre ni ya mane ebuabura. Nti we expect say obia oye kandifo no jurisdiction baby how find no na was already a representation of the people's culture. Papa we mati opoku plampen na beye so afọ hwe nwoma so enwoma sua so a okofa ade bia fe no comprehensive sexuality education. Say afa die mbra duru say ye nkonkwo kire ye mofra mo mfie nwotwe mfie nsia kwanya oba ne oba betimatena kwanya bema ne bema betimatena abra enka ya mamre ya manye mpokura yesomo.
No, but that on that issue is a bit controversial. Why would you say so or not? Maybe why would you say so or no? And because
no,
curriculum development. Any Sunday man, or is it the minister who determines that?
Ohene, Penisi the Jawa near the Aswao Ministry of Education. Swafwa wo hwe wo masua so. Enti wo nko wa pen so ne yesi ye nsakra ye wo curriculum. Na fe ye bechira bofra se de bema ne bema tena, oba ne ba tena. But that
became an issue, and ultimately, that issue was resolved.
And then I was education ministry, have you heard in the history in past times? So swap will be by our say young quatch them of Frana said the Bema.
And I will say or no say when it was a proposal for curriculum at the me, I was against that thing. Yeah, against that. But what would you attribute it to him as a person?
Satan one swap for Minister Biaba and the direction in the focus. Different.
It when ultimately it was withdrawn, no, you give credit.
And you no a gun of one Maya, nobody was saying, yeah, mamre. And ya money because in Penny said they are metony and none of mamma and butchiasuno. If you're a tia, or penny the chat to a cra. See you can deny. I was so you will be a welcome a power de prim punto buffet. A Brian PP are buying government of the NPP and the Kufado about me by. I can see fire. I will not dance in interchanging corner. Na posi da bi omo NPP ntare. A Brian see first one interchanging corner. Na posi da bi the boom first can to omo NPP ntare. Abra say yemfa your friend say the car run about interchanging ko na posi da bia sante man pempu to me na me free ho me say omo pempi pintare such a leader. Okay. Na na say ya boni dinti me ka bore me metina the point na me friend man e meto nyum friend because ya boss obi ofira sante din ya da bi yon so ofira sante no eni ma pa ben ne wonu mu a ye de ne chichira sante ne ye de chichira Ghana be ye me hunu bi enu nti se dia Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia aka no opposition no. Not even an angel as a running mate can save a presidential candidate who is on the verge or who is dead on arrival in terms of winning an election.
Okay.
Pay way, a hand time any contompo pay. Now, baby, a hand time in contompo messiano, a uwo, a yahiasia, a nimguasia. Let me watch it here. So 2024. Ghana for better abapa, one better abapa, credible leadership, honest leadership, leadership that inspires hope. They will vote for change.
Thank you, Mahmood. Mahmood Kabori is the Dean of Constituency Communication Officers for the NDC. You need to take some water. Yes. Now, punch now we share our Kessben television in we discussing national issues. The first issue I hear in the unveiling of Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh aka Napo as the running mate to His Excellency the Vice President on a ticket of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh as a pair for the new Patriotic Party. Alaji,
lawyer.
The Kabori can the not say campaign no ayedin ana
You mu rough. Ehu ba. Ehu abo mu basa. Lawyer. Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh, at every point in time, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, anywhere, he can act as president of the Republic of Ghana. And that is what the running mate is all about. Lawyer, we are talking about a 56-year-old medical doctor. On my way here, Timon. Lawyer, Mosi Efremo, the learned, me what? But you say,
yes, friend. We are the learned. All others are highly educated.
All right,
that's okay. The fact.
Wow, creme de la creme, pair and the core science class, and in particular, say Oko Prempeh College, 7 years, O level, A levels. The record in chemistry stayed for 10 years before Zoo will be breaking that record. I think this is a young man. What demonstrated say, and yes, we know he's a serious guy. Okay. Then Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, or major human biology and medicine. Now, the entire my focus is here, and it say, no, let us dig into his background. Okay? Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh Amananso Oko Netherlands Institute of Health Sciences, Ekoye, clinical in epidemiology. Then also postgraduate studies in surgery, United Kingdom. USA, Harvard, Ekoye, governance and leadership. Ebe practice, medicine, UK. And Sana, Oba Ghana. I do not think for a second. So, Obia OTA and Umri. Washe Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh academic credentials. What they compare Yera John Dramani Mahamadia and just on the year. Momo presidential candidate,
No, but he's not a presidential candidate.
An NDC presidential candidate, John Mahama, cannot be compared to Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh, who is a running mate to the, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
What you say? 4-time legislature arm of government. Wasebo. 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020. Also elected even to go back. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ebe Pekin. He comes with tremendous experience from the legislative arm of government. He has been 2-time Minister of State, Education, and what friend is saying, energy. Now, even within the education sector, or not any minister, free senior high school policy, arguably, I repeat, arguably, the biggest ever poverty reduction strategy a baby year in the entire Africa, a free senior high school policy. Now, do Danko Kufuado, and you will be on function, say you are Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh. Today, said the free senior high school no aye free TVET etato STEM etato afa die ye John Dramani Mahama e claim say ono no share free senior high school I say. Well, we'll come to that. And a lifestyle and true muntro kesiye ono crown say ono or qualifies to be the president of Ghana. How much more about Matthew Poku Prempeh as our friend say running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia?
Okay, so let me put this in perspective. Okay. Now, so the credentials are what in terms of education background solid, in terms of political mentorship he has mentored himself, in terms of experience in politics, parliament and all that he has all that. Said in terms of performance as a minister, I mean education, energy, the record will be say or you be or pejuma like or ye juma or the idea seen any so ye or make sure say aye and all that. Now tie Kabore who speaks for the NDC, the other side. The tag and in summer amount for a can is about not an academic record, not the performance, the competence and all that. But they say oh, we didn't to her or you be I say okasa ne kasa no ya na okano say there also okano o say dem like okasa and the kasa no can say no few say also okano and one more instances. Now how do you respond to that specific tag of say sa no tie na ontumi kanipa mom on your unifier and all that? How do you respond to that?
Lawyer, all canona meeting on a mess. I guess, inti Dr. Matthew Pogu Prempena, me minimum. Dr. Matthew Pogu Prempena, Nina na or Tete no. It didn't want dancing. Onwa ena Kabore e Kenyana. Nan somewhere Kabore e Ken or can't no dear aqua challenge of him so. Otumfo say to abebi wasante kotoko hene a obetra ha wapsa ne mrane ana say o kan say o we de we NDC ni we amanyo 17 na say wo kan bie hwe free senior high school na o hwe ma ye implement ye no any cultural background any religious background any discriminatory policy. Say it will be or the policy be by ya or the ebe pim a nipeko bako e woman Ghana e we John Dramani Mahama. We introduce capitation. We yare ufra santimem na ukodru bebia national health insurance na enyejuma. It's more for bit to say you're John Dramani Mahama crampon or presidential tickets. See defense, Papa Kufo did brilliant job there. Omo ba esika so the edgeman, Papa Kufo busa question says can modi there. But Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe so Kasanes one to Boasi and Tassin Benyansa for Obejana no Siboni Debia. I say look, situation na mo kahwasem. NDC members of parliament be a woman free and na memuno. Ed Kasisu dia say I'm fine shemu budget no. Omo me approve. And now Papa Yika say look. Say mo kan say enye ye. If it's a mimi constituency no flooding at take place e wo ho. Nya dia me so me di babagina ha e dia shaban no kon say won fan shemu a budget no ye ntimi twetwe ho nkomo ma ne Neboni a woman say, I don't see it that way. Me who sa crack. Oh, na sani a dear eshe inipa, ekon. I don't think so. And it maybe you have a very, very fruitful conversation. Omo ye musa omo say, Papa ko 4 years see defense nibino. Nesi kada ho. 2008 ye lusu ye. Omo ba ye no sa adwuma no sika no omo de fa hin. Papa ko 4 ne busa sa question no. Yes. Ese ko mo talk also to say the na Papa Kofo eye no kra na enka see defense kra ho asem ko ho sika no e fa hin omra no mo ma me kire mu wo se wadi adwuma ma Goro Boys school selection and placement system Goro Boys bay what you say na ensem a yaka no political platform so yako vetina amanfo akase na your political talk there lawyer say baby me ko na man yokomu me listen nipa ten. You understand? And it was a genuine move say yenhwe say the be ya nipa e be mo de na place obia kama And the placement went on smoothly. Sembia anyeding.
Okay.
He's talking about arrogance in terms of Zaman for Kokubusa no say. Kaniano enyina so yenti ka yemfa timetable emra na yenhunu time a kanea ne beba ne time a yebedum no. Yes, of course. Say idea na ni nimdie ni su enhunu mu no. Ese say yedi timetable no eba. Enye first time a timetable yedi aba betudwa. Yera John Dramani Mahama penso a yeko dunso mu continuously for 4 years no. Say timetable tembia ne wo. Baby wo he is also reported to have been said say ono Yera John Dramani Mahama no onyin trumu say as say the timetable eba. I have it on my phone. I can give it to the backroom staff no more projecting. Enti say onyin trumu say yemfa timetable of friends say electricity timetable emran. Yera John Dramani Mahama what here all campaign man say or maybe President of the Republic of Ghana. The same statement na dapo emeki and also make the same statement. But the issue is this: is it not vindicated? Because on name said ye womu siesie nkania niema ne sifa. Every say time a wombusa akosa na any time was say nkania ye gina so. What the toto ho was it really wrong? So okay say yentwentwen so timetable na sabna de yentwentwen so. So idea and then he was talking about our friend is saying comprehensive sexuality education document, and I'm very happy to say you have dealt with that with him already. But the point is that nobody condones our friend is saying our friends say LGBT and some my God, and he knows very well say over 70% Christian population in Ghana, Muslim about 20-25% in this country. And yadia ubia no titi mu ne bibia no obia egitum. And yet sanetia and Yera John Dramani Mahama no condone ubia we gay activists embra or launching a book e man betremu e betua sika de man no. He perhaps yebeka say wa benefited from ubia na po enye hwe kran ma santiman no. They said you know kekan. Na po nke gina babia kan chese o t-shirt ni emfamre. Na sa propaganda no ubejaya munyai wahu dia wo kan nyina no wo kagu kwa wo kwagu evisa menya sho se wo hei wo da santeman chen na po menya sho se wo ti hei wo pe asanteman puntuo ne nkoso chen na po. I don't think so. What he has here, this is a man no parliament Papa Kofo ede of friend is saying Afari military hospital supposed to be located at opposite Prempeh College. Fofi Antwata and Adware Abamo mo bae kamo maso di akusrim. Matthew Pogu Prempeh doctor Richard Anani, Mama Elizabeth Ajamai, Asante Regional Minister Simon Osei-Mensah, any Asante Kokosa no omo the minority side in parliament and the original is a yamin pray. And tiene say you Afari regional hospital, Afari is saying military hospital. As I say, Nature almost. What do you cost them? No, two recabable, two for money, two for a preference him for it. Me call a coffee. So, and yadia, say, K1 PPT. Ever my 250 megawatts of power. One on a pencil as energy minister. And now, Basante region for the first time, why ye thermal plant ever my 250 megawatts of power. Ever supply the whole of Ashanti region. Na Africa ediako other parts of the region. Yet me, what me abomodia ame the gas pipeline every western region all the way to Ashanti. Ever power Ashanti and beyond. Now what's the power say no? One on the Ashanti mpuntu no enyano name t-shirt. O kasa asem we a obia obeti obia no where. Okay. What you say?
I'll come back to you. So, Punch now share Enyumbre Kessben Television. We are live on all social media handles. Wati Mahmoud Kabori. Ono Dean, all constituency communication officers for the NDC. Wati Alaj Ishak Shea Brobe, who is a lecturer, strategic communicator for the New Patriotic Party. and also Tescom Petron. Anyway, we're talking Ghana, we are thinking Ghana. Now, Yaka Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh officially, formally, he has tendered in his resignation as the Minister for Energy. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and so accept a request to resign as the Minister for Energy. And the President says, Thursday, waje ne resignation no atum. President Abuachiri ese a free and ekwe wa pao. Openya ono enehwe Lands and Natural Resources Honorable Abu Jinapo MP for Damongo. So no enebe exercise cabinet oversight responsibility over the Ministry of Energy. And Minister of State designate at the Ministry of Energy, Honorable Herbert Krampa, and so be responsible for the day-to-day administration of the Energy Ministry. And the President say, Payinfo na wone Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh Edin so na handing over no atumi aye smooth saa ministry ho oso dana se dwuma sonko akodi that ministry no gidi yese nana muntu a otu no ebesi no ye President Akufo-Addo so dia aba eno no punch na wo share Kessben television kabore. Now upeso ye rebata na yembra education issue no so I
think that many alaji ya adwene NDC will never NDC will never, I repeat, never compare Matthew Opoku Prempeh obi only principal only locals to your revered John Dramani Mahama, a member of parliament, a minister of state, a vice president, and a president. Who won't do that? Who probably at the Nepal to know? Maybe I'm one party. After all time, I won't do me now. You can do that. So we will never do that comparison. Yeah. American man penny George Washington. Oko school through him. Abraham Lincoln. Oko school through him. Great Britain. Winston Churchill. Oko school through him. Africa Hanum. Oman penny bit is a Paul Kagame of Rwanda, and they will be able to cancer and Pafano. Oko school through him. Openibi to say Joseph Kabila of DR Congo. Yenuya Yaya Jammeh of Gambia. Omko school through him. It is a one on my church is just a mere school then be our core there. Then Alaji, you have lost the battle. Said the general said didn't get your kind. Said your son said be a school is principle. Edina. Even ya kan mamuni ya santini ya bibi mamuni ya kase uko school kura pefie nyansa ya de ka ho sanse school pipa jimi. If you don't have that passion to lead na woni sadim de e lead ya usuku ni ekwa. It's possible. So obi a wafa fura went to me warriors ko papa no ya kire procedure utwa ha and you different. It's different from understanding the people, a group of people. Into a surgical doctor, and not just a great leader. It is school no kwana moral on it. Tintina obi kita diploma kra na pomuno. Oso omo mu kita diploma okurum ha, omo mu fail. They failed. Had no respect as education minister. Meanwhile, people with diploma constitute about 65 to 70% of your teacher for more public schools. Nti uko jina ho as the Minister of Education ka say Sankrofo fail na omko a diploma o man pass o man bombon wa. It goes to confirm the Alhaji Waba betina stage issue awoka. Even let we dey zoom into the Ashanti history. Ye great nananuma Asante mpanimfo a wo na achechire o ma beduru mpempenso eduri. How many of them are not doctors? How many of them are not professors? Now, so they have proud history and near my palm ye no we are sibeko the way nipa would feed that. Intimacy. That is not the argument. That also me no. And then said the mama legacy. And Matthew Poku Prempeh feels what the best side here. Then it's also an issue which is dead on arrival. Already. John Mama de car power ebe krom demonstration do na po any mo MPP for mo here. We knew. Why inflative cost? Why you say we are here? It is the same car power. And moko friend to mazemu friend TTD. And the bas antimamu. Because Otumfuo was bold because Mpenisa kind of creature than for I said than for grow. Catch them say mo press what send them money nyina o take control na kai. And I'm share boss the component of the car power beba. And then in Shanka urade. John Dramani mama car power. Component amodi abas antimamu. And don't ever reignite na post death political career there. Then I told you more.
Okay.
John mama for the military hospital. And I'm de be revamped, mo de be resurrected ba obi ani na po wo death political career to the more.
Okay.
But the man Matthew Opoku Prempe, I'm saying it na meka ne ba bia. Say, mo na mati musika akwakoto sebe akukọ kogonti na nei ba bia na po begina akasa bia no. Me hye mo boss MPP for mo be ko nyato abusu mi nsia because if such a character jina simpie so catch the whole country say Mokwame Nkrumah no Mokwame Nkrumah no Mokwame Nkrumah kasa
okay Kabari
is a vital ingredient.
Thank you very much Kabari. Now let's go to education. Let's continue from there. Now the issue of free SHS. Now why this free SHS thing another controversy for discussion say ideally why any free SHS Kabari mami bisa so that it be a question I capture here. Is it the case to say NDC can say mona modi free SHS buy tisa
It doesn't be
Is that the contention? Is that
now what we Can you company John Romani mama nya kwanya ne Ghana Central Fushia. Komodidi mu na obaku bisa se. Wafafo a wodu omukọ agukansie no edi ntwato so bi to so na omu kansam to so se. Waban ba free senior high school ayeyon ubetwam. To mama say hey, na asem we dia motin wen. Hwan no obewo no ba no akoto poison abra ne so wono. The policy say Ghana former at the second cycle. One go school free no. If you baby, any bedroom baby. In 2015-2016 academic year, John Mama Frappa, a brand way man penny. Na Professor J na no book wajiman. Ye swaff one of them woman so. Edi to Ghana for near wofo nyina anim say. Abofra bia wo ko school. Na wasa ye pon a oba na wofo ho fie ye friend day students no. Wo mu ntua kapra to kuro dam. Because wo mu ne free senior high school na hyase a ye de wo mu hyase progressively ye na nkakra. Said ye asante ne mpeni ka se ye fiti preko pempo yese. Eti close to 400,000 day students are no more kruma no. No mu nyina eco school no free as day students. Now, all rolling up programs. A bini secondary education infrastructure improvement program. Your friend SAPE. Now, ye the infrastructure program go existing schools. Now, a bini new senior high schools are your friend e-block. Into ukwa agrek nsima, ukwa pakoso, ukwa dujama, ko mukrom drobonso, ukwa do bewra asante mamu nkwa do mama ma ye dumiensa. Say, ye bedroom pempensuo bia classroom no be doors nanka wonu ekọ boarding no so ya ma omo so ayi free. Kind of what to about 2016. Na sa oboshe no ya mampani akufo ado so anu disem a wode ato dwabe ye mpani 2008 and 2012 election. Mampani akufo ado nya atonya in 2016. Na Ghana for to man no fro ona was try 2017. And was say we dey na ye mani so adi hu. Eti wo mo kọ boarding kura wo mo beka day for no. Before that, in 2016 campaign, Omampanya Kufado ko grant interview. and you be say free senior higher wa bo de wura no unua no otiso no or the day for start you what is good news for Ghana. It's public knowledge we are centrally obia fa no fo obehunu so hunu and what dey board na ba beka ho well ye ho so ye ho said e wo se enya na yetimi contain ama school no kura yakoye bi traffic light e bi go green bi go red ni ade besi ne ye da so wo hawo a e ha bisuafo e ha teacherfo na ha wofo do mama say free senior high school no has come to stay. Dia ka ne say o how ni to macho kakra wa ho ne nyina ye pe kwampa ye di besi ano na o man no masua no afa no to mapafra kwampa na ba ko ne say ade ne ye free nti ankrankra wo mo akwaje bank besia sisi adan ye private secondary institutions and obi anko biem nti ama wo mo spaces na be rendered redundant do mama say onyakwanya na Ghana photo abama no a sa private schools ni nyina ye rolling on board ye for mo mekan ho na wo mo classroom wo mo science laboratory wo mo dormitories any all facilities wo mo no ye spreading numbers ni bi and I mean who can say from one for school as from 240 fee as you see a tracking system. How is this different from so will be here green will be here red but we did say sa do mama ni so di hunu no ba on board wa form 1 o form 2 o form 3 o lawyer ye nyina ye be ko suku abom ye makwan ya bom na bo kra increase the contact hours ya e wo disuani nu ni otekyerɛkyerɛ fo no ntem na bo amantiase aye adwuma na abofra no watimi atwere na so hwe
okay so
so this is the context okay oko starting free senior high school
okay
na free senior high school there because omampanya gufad na be boarding na boarding no so number the doors no omampanya gufad na de baye
okay
opening NDC say yete say maame bia na owo Solomon apen so na ye de akwara bi baye na ma mienu so omu nyina ye omma na maame ba ko say o mu fa no to ne ntwa no mu mienu na me fa me de enko Ohene Solomon hwe ya no se da bi maame ne ye ne kasa nyina che so ni adwempa enya na ba Monfama the on kasa bebre no. We are not here to take glory or to be vindicated. NDC wa ha say beboa ma Ghana wo masua agina na so. Se abra ye phone ba ye. Phone first phone ba ye. Camera na enim. Na enya emfa WhatsApp. Enti enya phone no na. Enti say obi the free senior high school by na boarding packaging kan ho. Enu nti wo say it doesn't qualify to be free senior high school. That is not the bone of contention.
Okay.
The bone of contention in the say abanya ba abanya ko the enim ni say abanya nto aso adwuma aban bia ba na bota ya wo ma wo maso different akufo ado aban ba ye no or the board na ba be ka dey no ho ensunsanso aba jo mama say kwampa ye be yi sansunsanso no wo hwe ye to so mienu eye nuane amofra ne di lawyer enei ye secretariat wo ba bi ene ye so nuane ni na akonkran a ni asan frɛ headmaster faka abefa oboard ye faka abeju gareko faka abefa wongo do mama say let's give this power to the members of CHAS headmasters of modern schools na no na mom ye hye monitoring and evaluation mu kana say headmaster ye ma utaku say koto bayira kurwa mienu koto beans bag ba koto wato ankwara no didi wo mo wato mo ehun hia say wo senior high school odrobon so ni ya say akuafo mo do buro wo do bayire wo do beans hu odrobon so ni ya kokoto aduane afiri obi akonkran ni ya san so aba drobon so aye do buro ni bai
okay
to mama say we nyina ye kwampa ebeboa ama awofo no a enei preso nti ne ba ne betena fia one person obeye sansa na obeye boni bi no ofa 1 million we go register subject back be 50 Ghana cedis so subject ni anwa twekra na 50 Ghana cedis 4 million ade na free no na chese huntete wa ne fun from abone no kra no edoso so Ghana
so this is the context of the
Ghana phone tie NDC na yentie yi
okay
yani NDC ni MPP ni senior high school home prepare home bia when the buy when in fact other school of thought to cross Kwame Nkrumah na dey free senior high school by
okay
because on the started some subsidy program in the northern part of Ghana
okay
ni na your conversations wherever your interest lies but your mama's interest It's making education better for all, making education better for the good people of Ghana.
Thank you very much. Mahmoud Kabore, who's the Dean or Constituency Communication Officers, National Democratic Congress, and I will situate the context of the free SHS as claimed by the NDC. Menko Alaji ho na menje ne response on this. Alaji.
Enipa bebrebe a omutie Minia Kabore Enyumre, even including some NDC for. Omo who say Yera John Dramani Mahama, the serial loser, who is also going to lose again, election 2024. Nyaminti. We nipa we nyachum. On kanokre. Ehono ne ehawono. Se Yera John Dramani Mahama eko di nkomono ano conclude to say the Emini Kuma Kabore conclude adia. Ono no title the service where you communicate. Yes, sir. If you grad realm say where you communication expert, we're goofy big time. You know the man in Yachum no eye kese. Emma National Democratic Congress so Yachum eye kese eba free senior high school. Lawyer, see a kasi ye play adverts and niema womu ye at the kutia. Nana do danko akufuadu free SHS policy. Womu kudi kutia ya. Ye benja adverts mako over 40. It did not add it normal moza. Ese womusika. So womu nom di free senior high school aba. And now say womu nomu ashasiye no womu pese nana do danko akufuadu di ena wodi eba no. Wodi baba tuaso na esha ne ma. Anka advert mako 40 no. Edie na chese na ehuhia. Hey, me obi wa betimi di ama. Back room office no more play. Lady Bako de knows how me and Kasami student, 10 student. How? No acting like the headmistress of the school. Man for one trunk any chop box eba. Our acting say one headmistress of the school. What can say space any baby? Yeah. Yes. And this advert mako 40 no. Running advert ne di ye dien. Wona wa hye bibia se se ogitumpa se de wo na wo de ba no, the so-called progressively free senior high school no wona wo de ba na adodanko akufo de de ne ba aba be hye ne ma se de wo si conclude ye ne de a na 40 advert na ye complete waste of money, and we cannot entertain political party and the leader of a political party or me run is 40 adverts no ne obabe claim say oh free SHS has come to stay. He doesn't believe in free SHS. He doesn't. What you say now again? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say oba improve free SHS. Now John Mahama comes and say I will also improve free SHS. Bahama's word that we know is that he's coming to review free senior high school. And for any review, you can review upwards or downwards. And I'm of the view. Say, Obia was see or known at the free senior high school, Abana, Obiso Betraso, Nendian Kayas and Papano. What see nis oyi nesia duasam yenu assess or no? The Adudanko Akufuado aye budget 2 billion or they call free senior high school no. Na say who were free 2 billion, to spend in education. 2 billion one fan konko go free senior high school mo. Really? One no babe claim say or no on the free senior high school by. No there o siki say ye be improve. Hey, look, see ya tutu ye ngumesua asia. O mano na ye tutu na sie. Media menka free senior high school say a education policy, a poverty reduction policy. Adia e bababua na obi wachina obabetena to say Kabore na wakasa kire amansan. What is here? You know something here kano. Now what see education is expensive one. Try ignorance. And let us see what happens. What is here? You know nanu wasam. And the ebu on one kasane for. And you me come robe na me bu no for. What is here? A implementation of Free Senior High School, Yera Mahama Yariga, a key member of Yera John Dramani Mahama, the political party, the NDC, and ran the court. Say Adudankwa Akufo-Addo, I am say as a oya bodam. Sabin Predians, I say Adudankwa Akufo-Addo oya bodam. Mon stop no, not Free Senior High School no court. NC na ye ma want me enye na court about to go here. Then minia kasafa of friend say Free Senior High School so nom de buy. Hey, fifi kwete. Say ye ko on ye mo general secretary. Onye ndi patwa. Was Free Senior High School Ronaldo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni MP2 for year pono. That is what is called all line be light. As again and contropo contrompo nabramasam any ye. What's see one of the Free Senior High School by? If you go to some kind no. Katrama? And now me video about Katrama and bro. It is your boss ani man chemwa. Na musa kasa mo na mo di Free Senior High School baya. Enti mo ankasa no mo ankasa na NDC fo na ankasa na. Eya na sa ade we no sa na eye mo sen. Double track. Another fantastic innovative system we buy. Okay? Free Senior High School baya no. Lawyer. 2017 any amount of Free Senior High School. And so ema kwan ama ye wo bia wo school 2012. BC. I want to be a senior high school, you know. And my crime woman also apply be. No more green forms me. Yanuti, do one eco good school. Double track by no contact hours rather than a increase here. Now me kasi subium, and I'm speaking as the acting board chairman for Islamic Senior High School. Say yang say about double track man. Me has board chairman, my name head. You bet trust special letter to Ministry of Education, even to the President of the Republic, to waste. Say, hey, the Omaya Kwani and run a double track. You know, we are the biggest in terms of students numbers in the whole of not Ghana, in the whole of West Africa. About 95% of Muslim population and the school more. Say double track ni hwa lawyer and kianti bi fast ankwada no. It has virtually become number one destination for Quran mabunu do duana wo free Zango communities, Muslim communities near it is virtually become a number one destination. And we need to accommodate and make sure say you must so educate them. Yes, there has always been challenges in Ghana's education. On a pencil, let us Google 2014, 2015. Northern scholarships. Never. School or friend is saying you delay say a baby school because one musika encoy. Na Free Senior High School na Free Senior High School and so na enkwada sika si de kobo mo bra no. Na delay. Encoy. Hey, enuane no ye person atua school fees o. Enuane no Adudankwa Akufo-Addo person nuane no eye kama e cheta ma na atua school fees no. See, ye mo papa na baso. Enye tambia na ye be crucify Adudankwa Akufo-Addo sao. Sa akokodro a wo de hye ase 2017 no. Sa wan fa sa akokodro no anhyase ananko wotwen ye anka ne sasi form. Na lawyer, me see Adudankwa Akufo-Addo e promise Free Senior High School but we deliver Free Senior High School Plus. Let me tell you the plus. The plus is the development of TVET, Technical Vocational Education and Training, which is also free. And move student enrollment from around 13,000 to 60,000. 60,000. Skill development. As I at the STEM education account, at the SC10 STEM schools, now you're free. And with 6 year running, 4 is almost done. Look, you cannot match Adudankwa Akufo-Addo. Okay. His passion for education and the way second cycle education right now. And look, maybe chatwo krana was like I say registration and kwadan mo kwakotro and sorry ya na obi wo kra ne papa ntimi nya sika entwa ne registration fee man kwotro so Adudankwa Akufo-Addo say mafa me say Adudankwa Akufo-Addo is unmatched. So far as education affordability is concerned, I bring in a lot of people who are teaching and non-teaching staff. Almost 100,000 and free
Thank you very much.
and now you shall house girl all of a sudden the call for female female education say saying it is completely dead. Why? Because and then a man you are enroll senior high school one doso cry a chain memoir because woman a doso look see come for so dear adodan kwaku the free senior high school what they buy and then pempenso what time and nobody be true what they ninshasi no share Matthew Opoku Prempe Ensa, result-oriented leader. I am very, very proud of the Nadudan.
Thank you very much,
Dr. And Dr. Napo.
A champion Kaukuchi Electricals, Tonsu Station. I want to appeal to Ghanaians to rally behind Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe of the New Patriotic Party for the Development of Ghana. Thank you for your message. Ras Chacha from Lamte King Rashid Ashaiman, official town, says good evening. With what I've seen in Kumasi about outdooring of MPP running mate ticket, I can only quote Kale Summer. Oh, what's from this one? I can only quote Kale Stammer, the British Prime Minister. There's no inevitability about electoral victory. You must work hard for it. Consequently, these top NDC party officials, okay, I'll end it there. Brofo. It's beautiful evening, lawyer. As a matter of facts and of law, Dr. is far okay. Dr. Doctor is far better than J&J DMB. It is possible. DMB inshallah, DMB for president. If only he pays NAPCO trainees allowance. Nana Jomo from Brekum sends us this message. Teacher Constitution from Yamuasu says, how can NDC claim to have started free SHS when they sponsored over 40 acts against it? Your progressive implementation of free SHS didn't even cover all SHS students, only select community day schools. How many of these schools were completed before the NDC left office? You left unpaid bills for the MPP government to settle regarding progressively implemented free SHS. Okay. Thank you for your message. Now, this one says, hey, message played. Good evening to you, lawyer. My warmest greetings to my brother, Honorable Kabori. A man being advised in the market square on the market day to be submissive to his boss is quite telling the character of the one being advised. It means there's a deep admission by the advisor of the advisee being hot-headed, pompous, arrogant, and egoistic. Summary of Otunfo Setsu Ababio's speech. Napo is unrepentantly arrogant and disrespectful. Okay. And the best one here. Who says there's arguments about the person who brought free SHS? There are teachers, headmasters, and doctors in GS. We should ask them when the policy started. Above all, ask parents who am one, and all will tell you that it is the MPP. I'm a parent, and I always get annoyed when the NDC say that they brought it. I paid fees for my son from 2012 to 2015. I didn't pay fees, the two of them who attended school during Nanado's time. Okay, thank you for your message. No name added. Good evening to you, lawyer. I am Adom from Doma Akwamu. This is the weakest ever pair of the MPP since the party came to existence. In fact, If Dr. Napo will continue to respect people like this, and Dr. Bamia too will continue to be dancing on the platform without tangible message, then their defeat is going to be heavier than I used to think. John and Jane, the only hope for the hopeless Ghanaians. Okay. Now this one says, Honorable Chief Soso, future MP for Mena. In fact, the adoring ceremony of Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh on last Tuesday was a top-notch, and everything has shown that Ghana will rise again with good policies, perfect interventions, and good governance. So we urge Ghanaians to rally positively behind the two political messiahs as our next president in the upcoming elections. Thank you for your message. Fadiga Maestro Boma says Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh had a chance to prove he's not arrogant and disrespectful, but he ignored Asante Hine's advice. Party leaders should guide him on addressing issues constructively. He is jeopardizing Dr. Baumia's progress. Now this one says, good evening to you, lawyer. This is sales from Kasua. I don't know why some people don't want to say the truth in their life. Ask the MPP man, why did Napo ask the students to use a polythene bag for their da-da-da-da? And also, why did he ask Ghanaians to set their own timetable for doing so that MPP cannot solve? Okay. I hope you appreciate why I didn't add the things you were adding. Good evening to you, lawyer. My greetings to your panel members, especially Honorable Kabori. In fact, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh can't be a leader, and for that matter, can't be trusted. Look at this current utterances about Nkrumah. At a point, he said those who are pursuing diploma in our nursing training colleges are as a result of failure in Wasi. Farouk Adabraka Accra sends us this message. Good evening to you, lawyer. I'm watching you live from Manso Nkwanta. I think it is not necessary at this time for NDC to berate, lambast, and chide Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh for being selected as running mate for the MPP. Rather, they should focus on their campaign messages and plan effectively towards the impending elections. Okay, thank you for your message. Watching this excellent show from Dwaboso, Western North Region. Greetings to Dr. Alexander Ampame. Lawyer Honorable Kabore is speaking his opinion, but that's not going to make any difference in 2024 elections. We are proud of an arrogant leader who is fit and healthy to lead this country. Tell Honorable Kabore that my only worry is whether they will accept defeat or turn the country upside down if they lose the election 2024. My name is John Soper. Hello, and I also say hello because that's the only thing you have posted over there. Hey, this one is long ago, but I cannot read a long message. Tell the NDC that he is talking sense. Mahama will be next president by God's grace. Eric from Kwashima, close to Happy Case School. Okay. Now, this one says, so is comparison a sin? Some people fought for our independence before Kwame Nkrumah came. Kwame Nkrumah is not Ghana's best president ever. From Ishmael at Kade. This one says, good evening to you, lawyer. My name is Joe. Please, are we for another experiment or for experience hand? We have experiments, Nana and Baumia. Here we are to square zero. Please, no experiment again. Never again, he says. Lawyer, please tell Alaji that gas thermal plant that was moved from Takrady to Kumasi, it was John Mahama who brought that plant that he is boasting. Tell him to ask Vice President why he is not talking about dollar again. He should remember when the fundamentals are weak. Ask him to continue the statement. Okay. Okay, so this one says, good evening to you, lawyer Kumi Mensah from Wenchi, Krobi. Mahama had all the communication skills which can spill and make untruth be true. Why was his performance woefully messed up and now trying a third time to be considered? Ghanaians will not make a mistake by voting two-term rejected Mahama again. Voting for a party that has track records, vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for better future, he says. Okay. Big Bro Joshua Ahafu Kenya say number 3 says, my fellow Ghanaians, we shouldn't waste time on NDC led by Ujafo or Asimasi aka Opana because they have ruled the country for the past 38 bad years achieving nothing. Let's have a big hope in Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Bawumia and his able running mate Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe. Simple and believable, he says. This one says he's Afoko Deputy Youth Organizer, Kontombra Constituency. Good evening to you, lawyer. The NDC can go and bend the sea and say whatever they want to say against the Pope as an arrogant running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Still, Ghanaians will vote massively to the MPP to break the 8 in order to retire former President Mahama from politics forever. If they don't know, he's telling them. Okay. Lord, good evening to you, Mama Maxon. Does Napo accept the running mate? No acceptance message, no thanks to God, no thanks to Tunfor and former President Kufuor. Then Napo starts to stage. Okay, I'm trying to. I'm Thomas from Western North Regional. Don't have a party, but the NDC man has no facts. Mahama is not an option. We pay light bills when Mahama was president. He has nothing to offer Ghanaians. I didn't vote 2020, but I'm going to vote against Mahama this time for telling Ghanaians that he brought free SHS. Okay. Please tell the MPP man that the hardship in the country is too much. They should do something about it because all the youth are running away from the country. Tell him if he doesn't know. NPP never again. We will vote against NPP massively. You have not added your name to this one. This one says, good evening to you, lawyer. How can a person, John Mahama, who brings a polity free SHS, which is good, turns against it by numerous adverse that the same policy he implemented isn't good again? I don't understand this. How possible? The NDC man is really struggling to convince Ghanaians. Takum Fada from Bogatanga censors this mystery. Okay, so this one says, okay, lengthy message, I'll see what I can do. The skewed interpretation adopted by enemies of Dr. Napo with regard to Dr. Napo's comparison speech aimed at scoring cheap political points. Dr. Napo is assertive, self-confidence, and bold, but not arrogant. Kekusi Ejoso Besiase Bawumia sends us this message. Please, Mahama and Napo, who brought a Mary plant. Okay. Next time, Max, put a question mark there. Good evening to you, Lord. Please tell Mr. Brobe I like him so much. I am Evans from Accra. Okay, Evans, he take up. The same way if you bash him too, I'll read it and he will take up. This one says, lawyer, good evening to you and your panel members. Ghanaians, let's all unite as one and vote for the NPP government. I am Patrick Aguna Sabonsongo. My greetings to okay. This one says, this NPP will die whilst we are, what's it there? You sometimes feel ashamed of being a member of this party. Hey, you can insult. Oh, who is this? You can buy a bundle and then you write all these insults. You send it and then just to insult all of us. Thank you very much, whoever you claim to be. Why? But next time, don't waste your bundle, your credits on this. I like the attitude of your panel, but the only way I will vote for MPP if they offer me work. Interesting one. Good evening to you, lawyer. Incompetent Mahama is a grey liar for claiming he introduced free SHS. Hey, Mahama, kudos to the MPP man. He's doing a great job. Dominic from Enyinem Eastern Region sends us this message. I should be running back to the studio. Okay, give me 2 minutes and then we'll continue. Please tell the MPP man that we are tired of everyday free SHS because economy is our problem. Oh, ABBA, digitalization means tax. We know them from Kobe, Asempraso, as there's everyday free SHS. Please tell the MPP man that they talk too much. Alaj, that one for you. This one says, lawyer, I am Fred. Can you open the phone line for those who benefit from Mahama free SHS to call and confirm? Okay. Well, unfortunately, we cannot open phone lines. Good evening to you, lawyer. Sir Onapo, NDC branch communication officer Domi Abra, Obom constituency. I greet you. He says, there goes Napo again into the mud after Otumfo has thoroughly advised him. Okay. Now, this one says, good evening to you, lawyer. Nokre, me say Ghana for say, Moma yen she ye hu ye, ewo John Mahama ho, na ode anode, ne ketremade, ne atro, epetumi, efri se, wakase, abambia, ni hwa ubetumi di mfie 9 abu oman na afi de wopedien Ghana for moma yeni enda ho kwajo electrician ejuso abenase kwajo ye bad pa you just want to because you are testing me. Napo all the way, greetings to Alaji Shak Allen, a free year watching you inside Nottingham, UK. Thank you for your message. This one says, good evening to you. My name is Barumba, head teacher, Manso Atre DA Primary. The two major parties, the NDC and MPP, should listen to Otumfo's message that they should send their message to the discerning voters to decide which party to vote for. Okay, so let me come back to the studio. Let's now deal with plenty messages. Okay, I will see what I can do to the messages. Now, let's go to Menchia South. Menchia South, that will not be fair to Kabore because his interest is not. But let me just quickly indicate that Menchia South, I've already mentioned the contestants who are contesting in that constituency. And according to survey conducted, Menchia South Parliamentary Primaries evidence from Science and Data, Professor Smart Sapong, and the latest survey conducted, he has indicated that the NDC unanimously endorsed Honorable John Dramani Mahama MP for Bole Bamboy as the running mate to Professor John Evans at Mills for the 2008 presidential elections at an emergency meeting in Accra. Honorable Joseph Saka replaced him in Parliament after being elected by the party in the Bole Bamboy constituency. Last Thursday, 4th July 2024, the NEC of MPP also unanimously approved the nomination of Honorable Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh Napo MP for Menchia South as a running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for 2024 presidential election at an emergency meeting in Accra. This has created the opportunity for a befitting replacement to be elected by the party at the constituency come Sunday, 14 July 2024. So he has given key indicators about why Menchia South is the stronghold of the New Patriotic Party. He has also given indications as to 6 polling stations within the Menchia South that they always vote for the NDC. With 3 voting skirts and blouse. He has also mentioned all of them here. Now, the long and short of what he has done, that is the sampling that he did, the findings of his sampling is to the effect that he was looking at most unifier, most visible, and the best personality within the among the delegates who are going to vote on Sunday. So, according to him, lawyer Nana Ajay Bafo Awia secured the highest rating on all 3 essential criteria. He is seen as most unifier by 72.5% of the delegates, most visible by 73.3%, with 73.5% of delegates judging him to be the best replacement of Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh. Owusu Friye Prempeh is seen as a unifier by 21.4% of delegates, visible by 20.7%, with 20.5% delegates judging him to be the best replacement of Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh. Akwasi Koka Jambibi is seen as a unifier by 0.5% of delegates, most visible by 0.5%, with 0.5% delegates judging him to be the best replacement of Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. So he has given the figures here. Nana J bar for frequency 301, percentage 72 point. He has given all that. This is the latest survey that is coming from Menchia South by Professor Smart Sapong to Menchia South delegates. Okay, so Alaji, and I also not push because this is going to be just to look at the replacement for Menchia South constituency for Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh.
Yo, me that's it. Lawyer. Obi, messages are already, you know.
Okay.
Specifically, Ebusame to address the issue about say Abusian from Fancheme. Say Naposi omo ebitimi ejomanagu politin that. It's important we clarify. One who say na enipa bebre, including NDC4, say Ghana yentina se na yensisi school dining facilities ni bibia nwie ansa ne free SHS ase. Adodanko Kufado made a clear distinction between access and affordability. Says here, Tenase near Sisi Bibia Ye Ansana Yama school no aye free a mobia Timia Kobia. And it is a encabeche. And to so tea and anaba anamoa, top female journalist was one of the a better say or Kodano Beko school no Tibiase. Na a free in Susuntin with Timiko train Biasi yeding. Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh ekafsa faade ho November 2017. Na just a free SHS no, amount of free SHS no. Na busumi beze mienu pe. Ano ko senior high school back. Ana amount for complaining about lack of toilet facilities. And what you two say, yes, no cre say school no kakra bi wo ho a wo mu eni ajanabia. He's not talking about today. What you say? One month to free senior high school, regardless of sufficiency of facilities. Affordability ni dia odiaba. Yenunti omo kase omo eja omo nan na omo ananti ko certain omo akwakwakwato atwene. No kase no facilities no nye schools nyina na ewo toilet facilities no. And remember when the net so no we free so 9 months I introduce free senior high school. You John Dramani Mahama. The only no so CC school we are see facilities we are see baby and that school indeed didn't have toilet facility. And the only can say at least say monya politin bag krabi ombajaza de one can say one use politin bag a situation na facility any ho na nkwara no use and omo de kokko share say free SHS ninti and more money toilet facility and that is not true.
Okay.
And so that is a
you are going now to security or on that. Kabaro will be on that.
There's a full information here. There's a full information here. So
lawyer
say when you have from your
no kasa na majority a lot of things now. But let him make his point on Manisha. I'll chip everything in.
Okay. That is if are you want to are you Manisha South?
Yeah. We are going to Manisha South.
Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes, then I'll give Kabari 2 minutes.
Yeah. So that's about it. Manisha South. It looks like Mitier. It's good. Somebody am I on screen or so. Na me polls na. Me ni ha me ye politics.
Yeah.
Omungina ye me party and Crawford. My general statement is that the Oberwini Biano. A idea, New Patriotic Party will still retain the seat. Manisha South. As a matter of fact, this time around, Manisha South Crown, almost saying running mate crowd, the NM say constituency, no. I feel no more tonicus pa, I'm an abroso.
Okay.
Nana also a free prempe, to be very honest, meaning and command contested. Minimum on your madam for onye bibia, but for say Minia Penny is the running mate. Perhaps I would have just said Emanenko. But democracy ni woman Papa Kofo be president, then in answer ye MP and Anyasa.
Okay.
So Dr. Metu Pugrupen be vice president, no so ye MP and Yadia Binsi or my Canada. But it looks like polls ningina command the lawyer. Nana AJ Bafo na said ye Emman of 70% as a unifier, 77% as visible and this man. It makes me root for him. The reason is that Dr. Mamudu Bawumia a winning no ne fakasi bi gina strong parliamentary candidates. Okay. I think I'm going to go for the lawyer who is tipped by Professor Asman Sapon's research and me the masusu to form from constituency but Bafwe any era a Jambibi any minianuma or Makahuna. I wish everybody well.
Okay.
But for Dr. Mamudu Bawumia, I think I want the best.
Okay.
For Manisha South.
Kabore.
But as a lawyer, Alaji said the Mama lose 2016 election, 2020 election, it makes him a serial loser. And now do Danko Akufo to lose 2008 election, 2012 election. No idea. Sometimes minimum basis of more principles. Kestama. How many times has not winning as UK Prime Minister? Sa analysis in the Atramo. Matter issues.
He lost when he was incumbent.
They told me,
It's different from Akufo.
Mahama is a hypocrite. Napo, at the end of the day, Tamu Alaji Shak G.N. the Okain in Akuri say, Ampa Napo said to parents, students, and teachers Some of them want your polity bag in a musu. Ebi mo kura me umunya polity bag. A leader who is supposed to be empathetic. Na napo work unka sabe. Enye ono anu sunu ne ban na yenim de esi yenti na at 56 afi no warrior. Kwa wade dada wa wo.
No, Kabore. See, you know, no, what was that wrong? No, listen. When it comes to issues about marriage and no, but Kabore, you know me. Mr. You know I have a lot of.
Lawyer, I have not said anything wrong.
Kabore, but I please.
Mr. Sekwa won't tell me.
Oh, please, Kabore. Kabore. Please, who say you soon and Kawari tell me. I mean, I worry there. You marry when you want to marry. You make babies when you want to make babies. Kabore, don't let us argue on this. Please, you know me. You know me.
Me no kasa pain.
Don't let us go this way.
There's nothing wrong with you retracting that part.
Can I be persuaded no shem kwada no shoe as owofo. Na wo ba bisa say daddy. Enimo mo aye din o sebe. Roba kura
dey. But is it the akra na obisa na school
people were attributing lack of toilet facility. Him for the
was school.
So what I say?
Him for the was school.
I'm for attribute.
Let me make my point. Him for the was school. They are students. And kwara umafra metima ya woma. But today we are here celebrating.
No, but it was
is any school at the moment complaining about toilet facility?
That also mean
November 2017,
Mama, since about me, I saw be review senior high school, and I also see a review senior high school.
Must improve.
When you look at the 2020 manifesto, time I hear 2020 manifesto, people manifesto, but me was still a confused mate. He was still a mate. That meant about me, I remember I also be improving senior high school. We have talked about it in 2020.
Okay.
All the roadmaps are then by papa. And the Matra can tell me about me saying a Mahama can be. It is about me and Yenim said the Mahama can be okay. What is going to happen on Sunday? A woman she has out here. Doctor, a lawyer. I look playing and your puncher was Robbie. I mean, I'm from Faria, but the family.
On that note,
the meaning say, Manchia South and the people of Ghana, petrol and the wire ding, Adriani and the wire ding, inflation, echo dollar,
we want to.
Businessman on Wundumegu, a 2 baby baba,
is calling for debate between
economic hardship. Yes,
John Mahama on the economy. He is calling for the debate on the economy.
Baumia in 2016, catch the Mahama said.
Don't worry. If our economy is bad, he's calling for a debate on the economy.
Lawyer, Okasanama Eddie. Baumia catch the Mahama in 2016 said, open debate be on going to Abozo can from Koye. And the Baumia pen debate be on the Kenya market for now. What about say what's your way?
Okay,
opposition candidate. First time I'm on
debate here. 2020 we ready for debate.
First time I'm on opposition candidate already.
Not when we were on that note to draw the curtain.
First time opposition candidate running away from debate.
We drop the curtain on
running away from debate.
Thank you, Mahmoud. Thank you, Mahmoud Kabore. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alhaji Mahmoud. On behalf of the producers, gentlemen, on behalf of the producers of the show, thank you so much. God willing, next week will come your way with another edition of Punch on Kessben Television. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.